Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be covering two returning weapons from Borderlands 2. One was a Pearl, is now a legendary inside Borderlands 3, and the other is a legendary to legendary. So we start inside Hammerlock's area because this is the first gun we're going to be covering, and the Bekah makes a return inside Borderlands 3 as a legendary. Some of you guys might remember the AR from Borderlands 2. It was kind of difficult to get. It came from Tubbies and it was a Generation 2 Pearl, so they weren't the easiest to get. But this is renowned as like the best AR in Borderlands 2. I mean, there was a couple of decent ones, but for the most part, the Bekah and probably the Ogre, maybe the two outstanding ones. But yeah, so the Bekah makes a return. So the way you actually get the Bekah in this game, I'm not sure if it's droppable, but the way that the quest works is on each planet where you're going to be investigating all areas. You're going to get all your challenges done on different maps, and there's different ones you can do, different challenges on each map in this game. And one of the challenges called the Big Hunt. There's 10 different versions of it, or 10 different targets that Hammerlock wants you to eliminate. Once all 10 targets are eliminated, Hammerlock sends you an inbox, and it's like, there you go. You've killed 10 targets, your reward is the Bekah. So this is what the Bekah looks like in Borderlands 3. I managed to get this today. The colour scheme goes a little bit like the old one. It's not quite the same, but it's a little bit the same. We've tried to keep it a little bit back to the same colour scheme. The gun is completely different in this game. It feels way different, but it's still a really nice gun. So we managed to get the Deadeye Bekah, which I'm not sure what you guys might get, but if you guys have got it, let me know inside the comment section. But this one is got a bit of crit. The red text is shoot them in the face twice. The parts, I don't really know a lot about parts yet. The game's still a week old. It's not the same as Borderlands 2, and it's not the same as Borderlands 1. So the parts is probably going to take some getting used to, but it looks like you're going to min-max each part. So if you're like a crit build, you want to try and probably get as much crit accessories as possible, but I'm not sure how controllable all that's going to be. So I don't know where the parts are going to go and how it's going to fit, and they're going to be the things that we learn in the coming months. So so yeah, each part looks like it does. It's got like accessories and different things do different stuff, and it's new stuff, you know, it's new stuff and things. So that's the first gun that we're covering. So basically, kill 10 targets, fulfill everything that Hammerlock wants you to do, and he rewards you with the Bekah. So it's something that's definitely worth going for. You guys, Jacobs in this game seem to be really, really nice and strong. So it's going to be something you want to grab for sure. All right, so the next one, we're going to go down this level, and we're going to go and see Zero. Because Zero basically has the same idea. He's got 10 targets you need to assassinate. Those 10 targets are on a board. It tells you who you've killed and who you've not killed, and then it'll tell you who you need to kill if you haven't actually killed them yet. And his reward is a Lyuda. So the Lyuda makes a return back in this game. Obviously, it's from Gettle inside Borderlands 2, commonly known as an asshole, because he wasn't really that forgiving when it came to giving the Lyuda to people. So he'll always have that. He'll always have that name, if you ask me, but it is what it is. So the Lyuda looks kind of way different, to be honest. It just looks bigger, but it's like an ornate, like it's a collector's item. The actual skin that's on it, I mean, it looks pretty cool, to be quite honest. This one's a Storming Resolute Lyuda. Again, I can show you parts, but I don't really know what they mean yet, so it's hard to say. You guys can look at parts what you get, and again, let me know if you've got Lyuda and what yours is like and who you're using it on. The build that I've got going with this class is melee, so these guns will be tested. I'll run through a map and I'll test the guns and show you what they work like, but my build's actually melee, so I can imagine these guns working really nice on like a crit flak build or something like that. Or I could change my build to get some Jacobs elemental going, because we can do like an elemental build for Amara, but at the moment I'm spec to melee. So the same goes there. You're going to search every map, you're going to look for 100% areas, and they're going to pop up with little green symbols. You assassinate them and you've got 10 targets. Again, whenever you've done it, it'll go into your social and it'll come into your messages. That's another thing that I don't know, new players might not know, but whenever you see something pop up as a message, you have to go to your social and then across to your message tab. So they'll go into your messages. So they're both the guns and they're both the quests on how you get them. It's not too difficult to get them, but I mean, I know that at least one of the targets, or maybe two, are on the last planet that you get to. So you're going to need to at least get towards the end of the game before you actually get everything done. But I think it's going to be worth it by the end of it. As I said, the Bekah and Jacob's guns in this game are really good. Lyuda, if you're using a snipe crit build, I'm pretty sure Lyuda is going to be up there because it feels really strong. But yeah, I thought I'd throw a video together covering both in one because the quests are kind of the same. Different people, but kind of the same. So instead of making two videos, I thought it'd be nice to just put it into one. So we're going to run up into this next area. As I said, I'm spec melee, so don't expect like crazy damage, but I think they're still going to do really well because we're only on TVHM. It's not on mayhem modes. But yeah, two really nice guns returning in this game. A lot of people might really go into it's lazy to bring like old weapons back, but because the combat, the flow and the gunplay in this game is completely different to Borderlands 2. Even the sounds are different. Everything feels different, even though a lot of the guns have came back, but they've been changed, or they look different, or they sound different. None of them look the same. So even though it's like they've used old content, but they've done it in a new, refreshing way, and it's totally different. It feels way different. So as you can see, Lyuda is still absolute ridiculous. This is not a crit build. This is my melee build, so you're kind of getting a showcase of the actual guns. You can see what sort of damage it does. I mean, it's insane. The Lyuda really is looking like it's going to be one of the stronger guns in this game. Two-shot you. It's like you can single shot this now. You don't have to actually hold the button down like we have Vlad in BL2, so... God, I mean, just look at the strength. As I said, this is a build that's just set for melee. It's not set for sniping. So I'm not even having to spam the trigger. I can just shoot and they just die. You dead? Nice. We one-shot that big dude. He's a badass. After no shield, we one-shot him too. Who we got here? And then all dead. So that's the Lyuda. Still an absolute monstrous weapon that destroys enemies, even on a build that's not really set for guns. So we'll go into this last area. We'll show you the Bekah. Now the Bekah, I really would appreciate a good scope on it because it's like a no scope. And it's like a silenced Jacob's AR, which is kind of weird, but still, it's going to be a nice gun. As I said, my aim might not be stellar with it just because I'm not an iron sight fan. I never really have been, to be honest. Let's just get rid of that little guy so we don't cause trouble. Hey, it's still a good gun. Like I said, you're going to get a lot out of it. Let's blow that barrel up.
Needed the break.
So you're obviously going to want to aim for crits, which is why I said I'd probably like a scope on it, to be fair. And just way too tempted to melee because that's this build. You see if you can actually hit crits, it's kind of nice. I like the idea of it being a silence type AR as well. It's actually kind of fun that that's what it sounds like. It's a bit like a Hitman type thing. They're all getting shielded. Let me just spladoosh these real quick. Got a lot of them little shieldy guys. We just got a crit on the shieldy guy, and it hit that normal mob. So, as you can see, Jacobs, you're going to want to crit because of the special part of Jacobs in this game is you can crit and hit another enemy, it ricochets the bullet. It's kind of crazy. You can do really big damage. I definitely need a scope though. Lyuda shot were nice, but Bekah shot not so much. Alright, he needs to have the treatment. Lad's dead. Alright, we'll just come to these last few enemies. Nice crit. always trying to bounce them crits. It's going to kill other enemies without you having to shoot. I do like it though. As I said, it's probably going to take some getting used to. It'd be nice to have a scope on it, but when you actually hit crits and you're doing that mega damage, it's kind of huge. So, okay, that's going to be it for today's video. I am starting to put some content out. I am trying to put some effort in. I'm going to be trying to learn my own thumbnails and start posting at least, I don't know, 2 or 3 videos a week. We'll have to see how it goes, but there's so many videos to cover in this videos that I can make in this game, and so many items to cover that going up towards Christmas, there's going to be new players picking it up, I would imagine, and then it gets released on Steam, so there's going to be more people after that as well. So I think these videos will be informational. Go out, get yourself a Bekah and Lyuda. But yeah, thank you for anybody clicking on this video. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, by all means, hit that follow or subscribe, as it's called on YouTube, obviously. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, thumbs down. Either way, I don't mind. But with that said, that's going to be another video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.